Okay, video. Changed my background, filming from my kitchen because my office is under construction right now. Stay tuned, you might get to see the final product. Either way, we're talking about professional headshots. So like you can do a lot of really good headshots like right from your phone. So this camera on your phone is actually way better than like your selfie camera. And so if you're like, man, I really want to be taken seriously online, well, the simplest thing that you can do is have a really great headshot. When you look at any influencer, starting from Oprah Winfrey to Tony Robbins to Dean Graziosi, or I don't even know if I say his name right, but you get the picture. Like these big people, they all have a good headshot, right? And I saw that and I noticed that and I'm like, okay, well, if I want to play in those leagues, I'm going to have a good headshot. And I did this before I was anybody, right? I just, in my head, I'm like, who do I think I am having this great headshot? And I give you the permission to do the same, because by deciding to level up my branding, level up my imagery, and level up my pictures and getting my professional headshot, people started to take me seriously. And those little tweaks changed the game for me. And so I give you permission, no matter where you are, to have a really awesome headshot. That means you're not sitting in your car with a seatbelt selfie, you know, like, hey. You're actually taking a photo that looks amazing. Sorry, my lighting, I look like this is weird lighting in here. Hold on, I'll just click. There's a button I can hit to make it, oh, now I look a little more tan. I was really pretty white there. Either way, but a good photo would be something along the lines of you're showing your hands, you're showing your shoulders, and so it's like this, right? Or it's like this. Or you change your shirt and now we're doing another shot. Or it's like this, or it's like this. I mean, those aren't, for headshot, like my headshot is this, right? And it happened to look cute the way that I did it. Sometimes you can get a little weird with the hands, but what I do when I do photos for a day is you can, if you don't have a big budget, you have a friend take your photos, right? Don't do them yourselves. I mean, you could set up a timer and then have this try to hit you, but if you could find a friend that you could say, hey, can I borrow you for like 2 hours? Set up 5 outfits, put on your makeup, get all dolled up that day, and then run your quick photos through, okay? Some things that can make it easier, if you are far away from your background, it's better. So many people, they stand right up to their background, they have a shadow behind them. Get as far away from your background as possible. Or go into an open field so that you get a little bit of a blur behind you. Even on your iPhone, you can change the F. If you go into portrait mode, and this works on an iPhone. If you're not an iPhone, this may not apply. But if you hit this F thing, you change your f-stop, that'll really blur your background. Low f-stop, it really blurs your background, okay? So the lower your f-stop, it really blurs your background. So if you want to have a really good headshot, change your f-stop in your phone, and now you can make some really good photos. And so important to show your hands, important to show your shoulders, and important to look like it wasn't just a selfie that you randomly took. I also line up several different outfits, and I do outfit 1, boom, boom, pose, pose, pose. I do this, I do this, na, na, na. I do all my different shots, because like only some of them end up looking good, and a lot of them I look really dumb in. But I take a bunch of different ones, and then at the end I have like 600 photos to pick from. I go and I pick my favorites out, which is usually like 20 or 30, and I put them into a Google Drive folder. So then I have all my good headshots. So when I'm asked to speak for something, or something comes up, or someone's like, do you have imagery for your website? I can say, yeah, here's my headshot folder. And I give them my folder, and I know that I've picked out just the best ones, versus giving them, in the beginning I gave them 600 and they were picking the worst ones. I'm like, why'd you pick that? I'm like, well, I gave it to them. They wouldn't have known better. So then you can just sort out the ones you love, and you know that you're controlling your branding that's going around, and it's not just like a mishmash of random photos that some were bad. So anyway, so you can also go to Thumbtack and find incredible photographers, thumbtack.com. You can find local photographers in your area. I was in Florida, I just needed a photo for the back cover of my book. Found a guy, the guy was dirt cheap, super nice, just like moved to America, was like, thank you so much, I just need money. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I was so thankful, and I tipped the guy insane because he was so amazing. He had all the equipment, he was awesome. So you can just find some really great people on Thumbtack. Alternatively, you can hire the best of the best in your town, but you're going to pay a premium for it. I've done that also. But sometimes, honestly, these really inexpensive videographers can do really great for you. So anyway, that's my tip for right now. My daughter wants to say hi. Say hi, baby Jew. Hi!